A wildlife team studies how a lure can look like a small fish or insect. The goal is to describe the object accurately, understand why it attracts fish, and discuss responsible catch and release practices. Today we are going to examine a fishing lure closely and learn how to describe it in clear, natural American English. The goal is not only to name the object. The goal is to explain its purpose, appearance, material, texture, parts, physical actions, results, and safe use. This kind of organized description is useful in everyday conversation, school speaking tasks, Cambridge KET, PET and FCE preparation, and any situation where a listener needs to picture an object without seeing it. A fishing lure is used for attracting a fish by imitating food, movement, light, or vibration. Its general shape is a small, narrow object that may resemble a fish, insect, spoon, or moving piece of food. It is commonly made from painted plastic, carved wood, metal, feathers, rubber, reflective foil, and strong steel hooks or rings. When you hold or touch it, it may feel hard or flexible depending on the body, smooth across painted surfaces, sharp around uncovered hooks, and surprisingly heavy for its small size when metal is used. Notice the difference between is and feels. Is describes identity, shape, material, or condition. Feels describes the physical experience of touching, lifting, pressing, or holding the object. We can say it is made from wood, but it feels smooth and firm. We can say it is lightweight, or it feels heavier when it is full. Begin with a basic sentence. This is a fishing lure. Upgrade it by adding purpose. This is a fishing lure used for attracting a fish by imitating food, movement, light, or vibration. Add appearance and material. It is a small, narrow object that may resemble a fish, insect, spoon, or moving piece of food, and it is made from painted plastic, carved wood, metal, feathers, rubber, reflective foil, and strong steel hooks or rings. Add touch and handling. It feels hard or flexible depending on the body, smooth across painted surfaces, sharp around uncovered hooks, and surprisingly heavy for its small size when metal is used. A complete description combines purpose, shape, material, and touch without turning into one extremely long sentence. Important parts include the body, eyelet, split ring, single or treble hook, painted eyes, reflective sides, lip or diving bill, spinner blade, rubber skirt, and line attachment point. Do not memorize the list without meaning. Connect every part to 4 questions. Where is it located? What does it look or feel like? What does it do? How does a hand, tool, or another part interact with it? A useful pattern is the part is located here and it helps the object do this. Another is I place my hand on this part so that I can control the movement. Location plus function produces a stronger description than a list of labels. Precise verbs make physical explanations easy to imagine. Tie on means attach the lure securely to the fishing line. Cast means send the lure outward by swinging the rod. Sink means move downward through the water. Float means remain on or near the surface. Wobble means move from side to side. Flash means reflect light as it moves. Retrieve means bring the lure back by reeling in the line. Twitch means move the rod tip with a short, quick action. Hook means catch the fish on the hook. Release means return the fish carefully to the water. General verbs such as do, make, put, and get are sometimes necessary, but they should not carry the entire explanation. A precise verb shows direction, pressure, speed, and result. Press is controlled downward force. Push moves something away from you or farther into a space. Pull moves it toward you. Slide means smooth movement along a surface or track. Twist means turn around a central point. Lift means move upward. Lower means move downward with control. Grip means hold firmly enough to prevent slipping. Hold steady means keep one part still while another part moves. A complete action sequence should show order and hand position. First, inspect the lure and cover the hooks while preparing it. Next, ask an experienced adult to check the knot and equipment. Next, stand in a clear area away from other people. Next, remove the hook cover only when ready. Next, cast the lure into an appropriate legal fishing area. Next, retrieve it at a speed that creates a natural movement. Next, use suitable tools to remove the hook carefully. Next, return the fish quickly and gently when practicing catch and release. Sequence words make the explanation easier to follow. First, next, after that, once, while, before, and finally. Add while when 2 actions happen at the same time. Add once when one step must be completed before the next begins. For example, hold the object steady while you move the working part. Once the connection is secure, continue to the next step. Before you put it away, check that it is clean and dry. Cause and effect language explains why a step matters. Use because for a reason. Hold it firmly because the surface may be slippery. Use so that for a purpose. Keep it level so that the movement remains controlled. Use otherwise for a possible negative result. Line up the parts carefully, otherwise they may jam. Use as a result for an outcome. The handle was loose. As a result, the object was difficult to control. Strong instructions explain both the action and its consequence. There's also an important language contrast here. Bait may be natural or artificial food placed on a hook. A lure is usually an artificial object designed to imitate prey through shape, color, vibration, or movement. In everyday conversation, people sometimes use the words loosely, but the distinction is useful. Similar verbs are not always interchangeable. Open is general, while unzip, unscrew, unfold, lift, slide open, and flip open describe a particular mechanism. Close is general, while zip up, screw on, fold, push in, snap shut, and lock explain how the object becomes closed. Choose the verb that matches the movement you can actually see. Useful phrasal verbs in everyday chunks include look it over, pick it up, set it down, take it out, put it back, line it up, move it aside, wipe it down, check it over, and store it away. Look it over means examine it briefly. Pick it up means lift it from a surface. Set it down suggests controlled placement. Take it out means remove it from a container or space. Put it back means return it to its original position. Line it up means place parts in the correct alignment. Store it away means place it in a safe location after use. Safety language is part of accurate descriptive English. Make sure you treat every hook as sharp even when it looks small. Make sure you wear eye protection where casting practice is taking place. Make sure you check behind and beside you before every cast. Make sure you follow local fishing rules, protected species rules, and seasonal limits. Make sure you avoid handling fish with dry hands because their protective coating can be damaged. Use make sure to introduce an important check. Use avoid plus an ing form for a danger. Avoid touching the sharp edge. Use never for a strict rule. Use keep plus an object and an adjective or location. Keep the surface dry, keep your fingers away from the gap, or keep the equipment in a safe place. Safety sentences naturally combine vocabulary, grammar, and cause and effect. Now listen to an answer upgrade sequence. Basic, I use it. Better, I use the fishing lure for attracting a fish by imitating food, movement, light, or vibration. Stronger, first I check the main parts. Then I hold it steady and use the correct movement. I continue carefully so that nothing slips, breaks, spills, or becomes damaged. Finally, I clean it, close it, or return it to its storage place. The stronger answer works because it has order, precise verbs, and clear reasons. Here is a 45-second speaking challenge. Begin with what the object is and what it is used for. Add 2 visible features, 2 materials or textures, 3 important parts, and 3 precise action verbs. Finish with 1 safety rule. Repeat the answer but add because, so that, and otherwise. On the third attempt, speak without notes. Repeated expansion turns passive vocabulary into active speaking. The source lesson repeatedly discussed bass, eggs, bait, lures, fishing ethics, catch and release, and how a clever object can trick a fish by looking like food. That connection shows how one class topic can become a complete real-life English lesson. A room, a story, an internet search, a science discussion, a sports activity, a fantasy setting, or a pronunciation challenge can all lead to precise language about objects and actions. Let us finish with a model description. This is a fishing lure used for attracting a fish by imitating food, movement, light, or vibration. It has a small, narrow object that may resemble a fish, insect, spoon, or moving piece of food. It is made from painted plastic, carved wood, metal, feathers, rubber, reflective foil, and strong steel hooks or rings. And it feels hard or flexible depending on the body, smooth across painted surfaces, sharp round uncovered hooks, and surprisingly heavy for its small size when metal is used. Its important parts include the body, eyelet, split ring, single or treble hook, painted eyes, reflective sides, lip or diving bill, spinner blade, rubber skirt, and line attachment point. First, I examine it and make sure the area is safe. Next, I use the correct grip and movement. I keep it steady because control prevents mistakes. Once the action is complete, I check the result, put everything back in place, and store the object safely. Pause now and describe the object in your own words. Keep the order clear, use a precise verb, add a reason, then repeat the answer with one more detail.